How's it going, folks? Per request, I am doing another solo strategy guide. This is what I like to do for my solo runs as long as the bus permits. So normally I do my flush run. I did a previous video on that. And as you can see, you have a long way to run if you're going to do the flush run and you do not get the circle. So what I like about the flush run is I can always get enough meds. So what I do is I get into the circle here. I keep it on my right and I just kind of waste as much time as possible. I keep that circle on my right because I know that there's going to be nobody popping out and surprising me from that right side. So all I have to worry about is the left. Now, it's different for each circle, and sometimes you have to kind of sit it out and wait. I do not like to sit in one spot for too long, but I am smart about where I go. Now, if you've been playing long enough solos, you can kind of figure out where people are usually. So what I do is I kind of get on that right side. I watch where this next circle is going to go, and then I know there's a house over here in the distance that rarely anybody goes to. Might be an original drop that went in there, but normally you're not going to find too many people in the house. What I do is I find some C4 in here, which I love C4. I'm not going to carry it with me, but if it's around, I will throw it down. I take my grenade launcher and I throw it in the window there so almost anyone can see it. Now this doesn't prove to be too effective. Visual is not the huge thing in this game. It is audio. Audio is your best friend. People can hear your steps from miles away. So what I do here is I sit and I wait for as long as I can. I get a little impatient. About 15 seconds, 20 seconds goes by. I realize no one's going to come. So I swap my grenade launcher for my shotgun. I make that loud noise of picking up a gun, and lo and behold, someone near me heard it. And right when they walk through the door, I pull that button. Now it's not going to kill them, but it is going to make it so they have nowhere to hide, so they're going to run right past me. It did a lot of damage, so he's starting to drink some of his potion. Well, I go in there and I find out he is probably the worst shot I have ever seen. So I take my shotgun out and I blow his brains out. So that's one way to attract somebody. In solos, you do not want to be the aggressor every time. Every situation is different, but in mine, I was just trying to get people towards me. I'm doing emotes. Watch this. So I do a couple of emotes. I know there's a guy right over there on the other side here, and he doesn't hear any of them. Totally unaware, blissfully ignorant. So I run up on him and I just shoot him out. So like I said, wasting time in this game is very important. So what I do here is I build a little bridge because I know there's really no one around. I got the circle over there on the right and the left. And I got two spectators watching me because I just killed them and they want to see how the rest of the game is going to go, and they essentially pick the right person to watch. So I decided to build this for them. I do a bunch of emotes just to see if there's anybody else that I can get out there because I would have the high ground on them unless they came up on one of those little things. Now, really, nobody shows up, so then I go and I proceed to waste more time. I notice there's a couple of towers just kind of off in the distance. I edit my pieces, so once I have to build my own, I have everything set up. I watch the circles progress, and I do not charge the bases. That is the key if you're going to win a solo. They already have everything set up, and what do you have? A gun in your hand, and that is about it. You don't know if there's someone waiting at the bottom. So I get the circle. It's in my favor. I do usually put my bases to the bottom right hand if you're looking to the north of that circle. Build my bases up about 3 to 4 depending on what landscape I'm in. This is a little hilly, so I go up 5. And then I build out around it just in case there's any grenades. Now these triangles are made out of that little triangle piece. If you edit the top left and bottom right, you'll get these. You have both sides of protection and you can go in between them. When you're building your base, you put up walls all the way around, and guess what? You have traps you can set up in there. If someone flies into your base, they're going to try and go in there. And guess what? A trap is going to be waiting for them. So then I wait a little bit here. I can hear some jump noises, so definitely there's people around. There's people below me. They're fighting a little bit. So I'm going to build out just a little bit farther because I got the circle. Again, very lucky in this situation here. They jump over here. I shoot at them, scare them. Did not want that guy to drop down on me, but if he did, those traps would have been waiting. And I get in one of these supply drops. Now in Blitz, they were great. They got you everything. Put down a jump pad. Always have a secondary route of escape. And out of this supply drop, I got a legendary grenade launcher. I already had one, so I'll take it. Always be prepared and ready to edit. Editing is going to be your best friend. You can see down below you when you're up top. So I know that there's a guy right in there. Shoot a couple things in there. I draw him out. I'm in a 4x4, so he shoots out the bottom of my base, but I have my route of escape. I'm going to use that route of escape here, and I'm going to fly towards him. I'm going to let him know I'm in the air, but I am going to go, because I can move way faster than him, around him. Find some cover, and he's going to come at me here with an RPG, and it is not going to be effective because it's too close. Kills himself, and I take that victory royale. Alright guys, I'll be posting some more, but you guys keep it classy. Acid Rain, over and out.